Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Colorado Rockies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Mayor. She's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from her.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching her in batting practice, she was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think she'd probably say half of the home runs she's hit lately have been mistakes because she's just trying to go gap to gap.
So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Mayor. What do you have on her, Singy?
She's been a real quality starter for her club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up a release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against her in this one.
And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Ball 1, no strikes. Yeah, that's fouled off. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. 1 down. Jonathan Clase now at the plate. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. In the air to left center. Veen in pursuit. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Anthony Santander. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The 0-1. That one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Out towards left center. Veen settles under it. And that is that. End of a half inning of play. No score. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Wyatt Welburn.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Mayer back to work. There's the strike. Ripped to first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
So up next for Toronto, Leo Jimenez.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
One strike.
And a pitch. Just missed. On the ground, right side. Swings to first. 2 up, 2 down to the top of the second.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make her work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, she is just mowing them down. She's settling in. You got to make her uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Ramon Laureano stands in now and watches strike one. Second inning here, no score. Next pitch is downstairs. And that's in for a strike.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That one misses, and the count is even 2-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Nothing across here this half. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Denver, bottom of the inning. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Mayer. Pretty amazing athlete. This player is power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And the first pitch misses for ball one.
She's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in her hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, she can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
That's outside, and it's 2-1. That one almost got her.
I would throw her another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. She's having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. She blasts one out to right. Her latest homer in an incredible season. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. And just like that, her home run streak is up to 6.
She's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. She just can't miss every time she swings. Knew what pitch she wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. And that one a little below the knees. Ball one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Veen makes the grab, one away. And next for Toronto, Orelvis Martinez. Swings through that one for strike one. Martinez recently earned Rookie of the Month honors. And ball one.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though. Close pitch there, and she's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
McMahon fires over to first. Awesome play there. My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got a cannon.
2 down, nobody on. And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If she gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for her to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
There's a line drive to left field. And that gets down into the gap. So now back to the top of the order.
Now at second base.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Flied to right his first time. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Jimenez goes 5 feet 11 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. That's towards center. Veen under it. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 1 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Coors Field, all set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Jonathan Clase. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, these Jays just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Santander with some impressive production lately. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Wyatt Welburn. That's to third. McMahon fires over to first. She has thrown 4 shutout innings. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now.
Up next for the Rockies, the designated hitter, Mayer.
Whipped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for her in a big way. There she got a splitter that she was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, her hands exploded through the zone.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Mayer back to work. And that is out of play.
Well, these Blue Jays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. There's a ball.
That's a ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Up and in, and the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Expect for that pitcher to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because she does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Laureano comes up to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. In for a strike. It's 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This pitcher's sink has so much drop angle. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, she gets swings and misses.
Just missing there. And it's 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
Tovar. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
And now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk.
Ball.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
She's got a great feel for her breaking ball today.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Valera calls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Orelvis Martinez.
Here's the third baseman, Orelvis Martinez. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Swings and misses. 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him looking. That K's her third of the game. She continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Rockies 2 and the Jays nothing. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Back to the top of the lineup, Andres Jimenez. Next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
That misses the zone. 1-0. Blue Jays down a run.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, she's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
On the ground to short, Tovar. Whips it across. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Digging in, Jonathan Clase. A switch hitter batting right. There's a strike up high. 0-1. Clase, in his third season, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Anthony Santander.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
That clips the corner.
1-1.
Grounder might be 2. Fires to second for 1, and that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. That clips the corner.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, she's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Leo Jimenez will hit next. Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Fouled off left side. Here comes the 0-1. That one ripped. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And we're level. It's 2-2.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. a good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Alejandro Kirk digs in now. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop. Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Up the middle. Throws to first. And that is that. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. We are tied 2-2. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the DH, Mayor. Swing and a miss as she was out front that time. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Ryan Burr, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Sandlin warming up as well.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the break in his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. Just doesn't matter if it's early.
That hitter! And a leadoff hitter is aboard to start the inning. Ezekiel Tovar, the next to hit.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Runner on the go, chopped in the ground. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Good hustle. And when talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example. Game in, game out.
Next for Colorado, George Valera. Go-ahead run at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. In the dirt, blocked. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jake Bird.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Kirk puts it away. That is the inning. 2 left for Colorado, but they're up 3-2. One out, runner at second. Mayer now at the plate.
She's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some batters just take it to another level. For her right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and she's in full speed. All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Runner at second here, one gone. Swung on, belted. That's back. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with two gone.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold onto it after contact.
Mayer with an excellent game at the plate for them and a nice job pitching too.
Yeah, and Boog, she looked composed on both sides of the ball. The pitching was decent, but the way she hit in this one was the real highlight. Nice job out there.
Mayer, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. So two down, Mayer digging in for the Rockies. Really interesting to see her continuing her career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. She's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
Montas, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 2 outs. There's a swing and a drive. Adios, pelota. She sends one out the opposite way, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0. And the streak is alive. She's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this player think she is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Mayer. Mayer, a former Rookie of the Year, 23 years old. And she was born in Japan. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, that got away from him, and she's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Runner at first, and the batter now, Ezekiel Tovar. Mayer gets her lead at first, nobody out. Montas a move to first. Mayer back in on a dive.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Runner on the go. The other way. That's a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. The relay, and they almost caught her. She's back in time. And now the right fielder, George Valera. Runners on the corners, no outs.
Two and two.
In the dirt, well done behind the dish. Base hit and a run comes in. The throw in, he's in there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Mayer went deep twice in her last game. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Well, these Rockies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Battling here as she fouls it away. Next offering way off the plate. And a foul ball, she stays alive.
I wouldn't throw her another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. She's having a hard time catching up.
Here's a swing and a drive, left field, and she knew it. Another homer. She's done it again. Her second homer of the game, and they add a pair. It's 6-1. She kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and she just kept taking her cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch she wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the seventh. So in now for Colorado, Mayer. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew she was going to be a star just coming up, making her way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Manoah back to work. And she grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throw pulls him off the bag, and she's safe.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Next to hit, Ezequiel Tovar. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Manoah over to first, and she dives back in safely.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close.
Rudder takes off, pitch inside, throw there, safe, and that extends her lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Chris Wheels with a difference maker on that play, just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see her top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, she really made her athleticism work for her on that one.
Rudder goes again on the ground. Jimenez sends it to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh. Save! In comes the run from second, and it's now a 6-run lead. Mayer really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. 2 homers on the day.
Boog, I can't say enough about what she did for him in this one. She's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why she's a key contributor for them.
Mayer, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going. And now Mayer. I think when you consider her as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If she can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Adios, pelota. That's her 5th homer of the series. It's 4-3. 8 straight games with a home run.
Well, tying some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Man at first, Addison Barger getting ready to hit. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one laced to center and a base hit. Throw into third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Man at first, one away.
Center fielder, Mayer.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Caught up now trying to get to third. And they tag her out. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Andres Jimenez. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
at the plate. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Drilled out towards left center field. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael.
Top of the 6th inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Into center and a base hit.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Mayer digging in for the Rockies. She's already homered in this game. The Rockies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff hitter. Need a good at bat out of her right here.
And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1.
All these Rockies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me that
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
with all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Mayer was a real bright spot despite the loss. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer. Welcome to Dodger Stadium. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Mayer making waves in the baseball world right now after homering in 8 straight games. A major league record shared by Dale Long, Don Mattingly, Ken Griffey Jr., and she's got a chance to match it today, Chris.
Now, Boog, runs like this pull people into baseball that aren't even necessarily.
Mayer digging in for the Rockies.
Mayer.
And first offering is fouled off. McMahon leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swung on, belted. Back there. Adios, pelota. Her latest homer in an incredible season. It's 2-0. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
Well, just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to her. I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
Two outs, base is empty.
Mayer.
Swings through that one for strike one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rockies are down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. One out, bases empty.
The center fielder, Mayer.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. One out, runner at second. Michael Tolia digging in for the Rockies.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found.
She's trying for third. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it, and there's two away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. Runner takes off for third. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Rockies 2. Mayer digging in for the Rockies. She's already homered in this game. We talk about players with good speed, and definitely she has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
She gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. Another homer. Her second home run of the game. It's 4-3. Singing she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. She is really seeing the ball well in this one. She put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And next for LA, Dalton Rushing.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And And a base hit up the middle. The throw to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, he tried to be aggressive, see if he could get that much closer to home plate. But an absolutely perfect throw from the outfield. Exciting play to end the inning.
Mayer with a valiant job in defeat. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
Can't say enough about what she did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of her huge effort. It's easy to see why she's a key contributor for them.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Mayer, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can she keep it going today? It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Mayer. Singing, even casual fans have heard this player's name. Of course, she's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. She's proved her tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Edman in position. And makes the grab. And that is that. So 1 left for Colorado. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Man at first, 1 away. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss as she was out front that time. Outside low, 2-1. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. She's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. That adds another game to her hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, she's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. She's really dangerous with the bat in her hands right now. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Gonsolin back to work. And a foul ball.
All these Rockies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Kicks and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and she'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Popped up. Freeman makes the grab, one down. Mayer digging in for the Rockies. She's already homered here in this one.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get her, but she's got a real high ceiling.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one. That just misses. Ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Boom. Settles under this one. Brings it in. And there's one away. Mayer digs in now. She's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Estevez, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. On the ground, and it's through for a hit.
Another multi-hit game for her, and she's been really hot lately. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
One down. George Valera digging in for the Rockies. Mayer leads off first with one away. Runner takes off in the air, left side. Edman in position. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Anthony Weinstein. Check on the runner. Mayer back in on a dive. Two outs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The throw in. And she's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, the big no-no right there, even though it was a bang-bang play, we always remember you do not make the third out at third base. They just ran themselves out of the inning.
Mayer had a great showing in the win.
Boog, I can't say enough about what she did for him in this one. She's a big reason.
Mayer, the league strikeout queen, getting ready for this one. She's been dominant on the mound all season long. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. First and second, one out. Mayer getting ready to hit. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too.
The last thing she wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Now this is in the air down the line. Paez on the move. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Tommy Edman at the plate. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Mayer, 23 years old. Can't forget to mention she's a former MVP.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now 2-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2 the count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And here comes Alec Ball. That one hammered left field. That's back. Out of here. He sends a rocket to left. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch her from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well. You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's Mookie Betts. Third on the National League leaderboard for batting average. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Hard hit left side. McMahon fires over to first. And that is that. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. All tied 1-1. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. The batter now will be Will Smith. Mayer back to work. And strike one to the catcher. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
See if she can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Meneses pulls it down and he makes the catch. One away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman,
Dalton rushing the next to hit with 3 hits on the series and one of them a homer. Rushing with a homer in his last game.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K's her 3rd of the game.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And here is Santiago Espinal.
0-1.
Tied up here in the early going. And that skips in the dirt. Check swing and he went. And that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. She's notched 4 strikeouts now. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. All tied 1-1.
Mayer.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Adios, pelota. That'll fire up the dugout. That's her 4th home run of the series. And they grab the lead. It's 3-1. Singing she's got a nice hitting streak going, and she extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like she's just stringing singles together during this streak. Boog, I wasn't sure she hit that one as hard as she needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. That's in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And the 0-1. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. And that misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Pajes on at first. Nobody out. There's the strike. Just missed. Chop to the left side. And a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
First and second, no outs here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Nasty pitch right there. 1 and 2. And there's the ball. That one misses. 3 and 2 now.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Golden opportunity right here.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
Roll to short, could be 2. 1 and second. To first, not in time. And a run scores.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat.
Keep an eye on this at-bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
Now, this is a big-time matchup right now, and stop what you're doing, folks. Watch this because you have 2 of the game's best going, a Cy Young candidate and an MVP candidate. Look out.
Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
Big pitch right here. She's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
1.
And now 1 and 2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That missed by a lot. 2 and 2. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
just missed her spot on the inside right there.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Betts will hit next.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bean sizes this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 3-3.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First time up was a pop out.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Here comes Bohm around third. He will score, and they take the lead. The second run scores. 5-3 now.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Dalton rushing.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Right through there for a strike. Two outs and one in scoring position.
She looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good she's been in the past.
Man at second. Just missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Next offering misses down and away. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Caught him looking for the K. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Rockies 3. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Santiago Espinal. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early. Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. The Angels were playing games at home. Instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
A little bit high. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering in the dirt. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him. So she picks up her 6th strikeout of the ball game. So digging in, Andy Pajes. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Fell back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for most of the game. They've been all over since her first pitch, and I think she's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Here's Lane Thomas. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Thomas measures 6 feet even, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for her.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. She's got the stuff, obviously, and right there she used it to put her opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. Pajes, the runner at first with 2 gone. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Two to count.
This one in the dirt. And that one is lifted in the air.
I got it.
And that'll do it. For LA. Man at first, 1 away.
Mayer.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Alec Bohm. Mayer back to work. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 8-6. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air.
Oh, got it. Ball.
And it's caught for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Mookie now. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Strike on the outside corner. Now 1-2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where she wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 1 out, base is empty. Up and in, ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Check swing, no appeal. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, she tried to nibble right there and just missed her spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now she has somebody to worry about over at first.
Will Smith to the plate. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And there's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
She's got a great feel for her breaking ball today.
And that one hammered. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies bullpen. Mayer will depart, and this is one she'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Victor Vodnik.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Man at first with one gone. Mayer digs in now. She's already homered here in this one. Ground ball, could be 2. Rushing, toss to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on, so a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
Runner at first with 2 away. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Richards picks over, and she's back safely.
She might want to steal second in this spot, but she's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. She needs to pick her spot very wisely.
Runner on the move, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
George Valera now at the plate. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. In the dirt. No throw. Double steal. They're both safe. Two outs, 2 in scoring position, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And down on strikes, and that'll do it.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out.
Now the batter now, Mayer, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. Estevez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one hammered center field. That's back. Adios, pelota. Another homer. She's done it again. Her second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-7. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like she did right there.
Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that's just foul. 2 outs, bases full. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a pop-up. And that will end the inning. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. We're all even at 10 apiece. One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Ripped, but it curls foul. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. That smash towards center. He hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Lane Thomas now. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Out of here. Ball game. He circles the bases, and the Dodgers walk it off in extra innings.
Get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all headed home.
$13-10 is how it ends here today. For Chris Mayor, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance, she'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Mayor. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew she was going to be a star just coming up, making her way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Burns back to work. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Foul ball, still 0-2. This to center field. McCarthy on the move. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And now it's 1-2. And there's a hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
One out, base is empty. Makes the sliding stop. The throw, and they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
One out, base is empty. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
The catcher, the back, the center fielder, Mayor.
And that one wrapped foul. The part about Burns' journey that's so interesting, former fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Inside, almost got her. And a 1-1. But you go back and look at Corbin Burns in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. The main adjustment that Corbin Burns made was that he got rid of his four-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter, sinker guy, and the four-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. And it remains 2-2. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Nice grab. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Hammer, base hit. First and second, one out. Mayer digs in now. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as she's hitless so far with her hitting streak in jeopardy. That one inside, and it's 1-0.
No strike.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for her to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw her another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. She's having a hard time catching up.
There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. They're waving McMahon home. One run is in. Coming home. The relay. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 5-2. That ups her hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
One out. Runner at second. Here's Michael Toglia. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. In the dirt. Blocked. And she steals third without a throw. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Mayer stands at third with one gone in the inning. Oh, great stop. Over to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Mayer moved a little closer to history as she picked up her 250th hit of the Mayer with an incredible season so far, leading the league in OPS. Can she keep it going again today? It's the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And we're back. Top of the second, stepping in the long ball threat, Mayer. She's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in her major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a...
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late. She's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Here's Michael Toglia. Up the middle and out number one on the grab.
That's a big first out of the inning. He showed off his skills catching the line drive, but most importantly, he kept the runner out of scoring position. Things would look a little different if he didn't make that play.
Now at the plate, Ezequiel Tovar. Valdez moved to first. Back in safe, really close. Mayer leads off first with one away. There goes the runner. On the ground. Gets it to first. No chance of the double play with the runner in motion. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. One out, base is empty. That one fouled off. And now the 0-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and her second hit.
Wasting no time. She's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Go ahead run on base. Tolia now at the plate. One out and a runner at second.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about
she's trying for third. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And it throws off line, safe at third.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Valdez checks the runner. Mayer dives back in safely. Mayer on third with 2 out. And now the runner breaks for the plate. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. The Rockies strand 1. Still no score. 1 down. This is Corbin Carroll. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On a line, base hit. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Valdez back to work. That one ripped. Back there. And boom goes the dynamite. She muscles that one out the opposite way. And they jump out front. It's 2-1. She only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. I got to believe when a pitcher releases a breaking ball up out of her hand, she just hopes that it stays really high so that the hitter has no chance to swing in. Well, no luck there. That is a hard hit ball and a home run.
Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo, with the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. That's out to center field. And there's a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Mayer in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. This one is blasted, a no-doubter, grand slam. Another homer, her second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. Singing she's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for her. She is really seeing the ball well in this one. great job here of staying within herself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, she does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam, the drive in four. Really good job at the plate.
Next for Colorado, Mayer. She's got a couple homers already, so could she possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course she can. Those two she hit were legit, and she looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Just missed. Fought off foul.
I wouldn't throw her another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. She's having a hard time catching up.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start. Mayer was a big contributor for them in the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
Such a tremendous.
Mayer, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. She'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. First pitch coming your way next. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Mayer will hit next. Well, in their win last game, this player came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. Pulls it into the warning track. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. Here's Nick Madrigal.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
That one is absolutely belted. Going back. Onto the track. And she makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The throw in. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out. And there are 2 gone.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. She knew she had to get back to the track right away. Turned her back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. McCarthy sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And that'll do it. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Here's Ketel Marte. Perdomo gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And there's a hit. The throw to third. And he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by her to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. And that one hammered. That's back there. And boom goes the dynamite. And they cut into the lead. It's 8-5. That adds another game to her hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, she's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. She's really dangerous with the bat in her hands right now. power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
Bottom of the inning, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Well, no better night than Sunday night when everyone is watching. You break out, you just let them know that you haven't gone anywhere.
Base knock, center field.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So bases all loaded up. Mayer, the next to hit. She's already homered here in this one. Pretty amazing athlete. This player is power and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And there's a foul ball. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Bases juiced, no outs.
Three balls, two strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. And that one is lifted in the air. McCarthy under it. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. On to third, save! And a run comes in to score.
She's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but she'll take it. Now it's up to the hitters coming up behind her to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
Next to hit for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
That's a hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. She's done it again. Her second homer of the game, and we're starting over. It's 10-10. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and it ties up the ball game. Impressive.
No outs, runner at first, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. When winning run on base at first, no outs. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second with nobody out.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Off the mark there. And the count 1-2.
They tried to get her to go, chase the pitch down and away, but she wouldn't bite.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
If she's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. Swung on, belted. Into the corner, but foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Next is the designated hitter, Michael Tolia. It bounces, and she takes off for second. And there's no throw. She's in there at second with a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Line drive, takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
That's down and in.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
George Valera in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one Didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So they're all loaded up. And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. Got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out with the bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
Soft contact in the air, makes the play, and it's out number 3. They leave them loaded. 1 run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning. We're in extras here, and now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Here's the throw. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
Mayer digging in for the Rockies. So here's the player that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP.
Well, look out here. She's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. And she's gone yard again. That's her 5th homer of the series. And the Rockies jump in front. It's 13-10. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off as well.
Mayer really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Blasted off for 3 homers in a game.
Well, they may want to change how they approach her next time, because she was just incredible in this one. She looked like a threat every time she came up.
You